Hello, everyone. This is Al Red Sox fan coming to you from Al Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more History Maker baseball. Card and dice makes everything nice. This is the Cooperstown complete set. Barnstorming League 1920's versus the 1950's. The Cooperstown complete baseball most memorable set has a lot of Hall of Famers, a lot of great players, and a lot of players who had just one good season or something unique that put them in this set. It's a very fun baseball set from play.com for History Maker Baseball. The way we came up with the teams, well, I shuffled the cards we had the decade set up, shuffled the cards, picked a pitcher, then the position players, and a DH. So there's 10 players on each team. It's a barnstorming game. We'll have some fun with this. Each pitcher will be fresh for 6 innings, semi-fresh for the next 3. Our umpires behind the plate, Nestor Chilek, 1954 to 1978, semi-strict, respected. At first, Bruce Frommigan, 1971 to 2007, semi-strict, respected. Second base umpire, Billy Evans, 1906 to 1927, semi-lenient, respected. Third base, Tom Conley, 1898 to 1931, he is respected. Jeffrey, how you doing? Hope all is well. Thank you for joining us here at Field of Dreams Ballpark, which is normal for both right-handed batters and left-handed batters. There are no weather effects, no additional perks. Let's get to the 1920s. They are the visiting team by the dice roll. Pitching from the Kansas City Monarchs of 1924, feared is Bullet Joe Rogan, feared as both a pitcher and hitter. He'll only be pitching today. In baseball's segregated days, Bullet Joe played 19 seasons with Kansas City, from 1920 to 1938, posting a career batting average of 338 and a 2.59 ERA, top 5 in both categories. Jeffrey says, yeah, it's very sad. Tim Wakefield's wife passed away. I believe she passed away from cancer. It's horrible. She's with Tim now up in heaven. I know that doesn't console their family or friends, but that's what it is, unfortunately. And they're together, so that's a good thing. George Sisler will play first base. He's going to bat first. He's from the St. Louis Browns. Sisler, Gentleman George 1922 season, is considered perhaps the top all-around performance ever. He hit .420 with a 41-game hit streak, had 51 steals, and was the best fielding first baseman in the game. He'll be batting first. We're going to read the little promos, so a little pregame is going to take a little longer. Doing the catching out of the Negro League Hilldale team, Biz Mackey. With top skills, good speed, and a strong arm, Biz was black baseball's best catcher in the 20s and early 30s. He's among the career leaders in RBIs and slugging percentage with a .322 career batting average. He'll be batting second, catching, excuse me. Then we have the Sultan of SWAT, the Bambino, George Herman Babe Ruth, 1927. That's all you have to say, but we'll read it out. The most famous baseball player who ever lived. The Bambino was one of the first 5 Hall of Famers in 1936. He batted .356 in 1927, 164 ribbies, 60 home runs, stood as a record for over 30 years. He is the DH. He'll bat third. Batting fourth in center field, Cy Williams from the Philadelphia Phillies. Coming out of the dead ball era, Cy was the first National League player to reach the 200 homer mark. He hit 41 homers in 1923 and ended up with 251 career home runs. He was also a top fielder with a .973 career fielding percentage. Cleanup hitter, batting center. Batting fifth, third baseman from the Pittsburgh Pirates, Pie Traynor. Pie's career spanned 5 decades as a player, manager, scout, and broadcaster. He batted .338 in 1923 with 12 home runs, 101 ribbies. He was the first third baseman elected to the Hall of Fame in 1948. Batting sixth, left fielder Kiki Kuehler. Kiki led the league. He's from the Pittsburgh Pirates. Kiki led the league in stolen bases 4 times and batted .350 or better 4 different seasons. He once hit 2 inside the park homers in the same day. That was August. It was in August 1925. Amassed 26 triples and scored 144 runs in 1925. Batting seventh, playing second base, Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri. One of the best second basemen of his era, Tony is the only player in history to hit a single, double, triple, and grand slam home run in sequence. June 3rd, 1932. He hit 2 grand slams, had 11 ribbies in 1 game. That was May 24th, 1936. Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri. Batting eighth, playing right field, Ross Young of the New York Giants. Pep dazzled for 10 seasons in the New York outfield from 1917 to 1926 and was part of the 4 straight National League pennant winners, 2 World Series championships. His life and career was cut short at the age of 30 from kidney disorder. Then batting ninth, the shortstop, Dave Bancroft, also from the New York Giants. Known for his speed, smarts, and excellence with the glove, Beauty led New York to championships in 1921 and 22. Had 2,000-plus career hits and a .279 batting average. Hit for the cycle June 1st, 1921. Those are the 1920 Barnstormers. Now for the 1950 Barnstormers. Robin Roberts will do the pitching. Robin won 20-plus games each year from 1950 to 55 with a league-leading 28 wins in 1952. Durable and determined, he pitched 305 complete games and once pitched 28 complete games in a row, a Hall of Famer in 1976. How much money would he make now? They can't get guys to pitch 5 innings. Monty Irvin of the New York Giants. Monty hit .358 in 9 seasons with the Newark out of the Negro League. That was from 1938 to 1942, 1946 and 1948, and then played on 2 pennant-winning New York Giants clubs, 1951 and 54. In 1951, he hit .312, led baseball with 121 ribbies, and served as a mentor, to Willie Mays. That's Monty Irvin. He'll be leading things off playing left field. Mickey Mantle bats second in center field. Mickey, a 3-time MVP, won the Triple Crown in 1956, batting .353, 52 homers, 130 runners knocked in. Arguably the top switch hitter of all time, unquestionably one of baseball's greatest players, Mickey Mantle. New York Yankees. Batting fourth in right field, Hammerin' Hank Aaron from the Milwaukee Braves. Hammerin' Hank hit 24-plus homers every season from 1955 to 73 and led the record for career home runs, 755 for 33 years. In 1959, he hit 39 homers while batting .358, his best season average. Hank Aaron. Batting fourth, doing the catching from the Brooklyn Dodgers, Roy Campanella. Three-time MVP, Campy had his best season in 1953, batting .312, knocking in 142 runners. His pair of big home runs helped Brooklyn to win the World Series in '55. A 1969 Hall of Fame inductee, his career was cut short due to a car crash in 1958. Batting fifth at first base, another Brooklyn Dodger, Gil Hodges. Regarded as the best defensive first baseman of the 1950s, Gil was top tier annually in putouts, assists, and double plays. A manager starting in 1963. He led New York to an unexpected world championship in '69. Those are the Mets. And he actually played with the Mets in '62. Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Rocky Colavito, Cleveland Indians. A classic power hitter, Rocky once hit 4 straight home runs in the same game. That was on June 10th, 1959. He had 11 consecutive seasons with 20-plus home runs from 1956 to '66 and finished his career with 374 bippity-boppity booms. Rocky Colavito, Cleveland Indians. Batting seventh, from the Detroit Tigers, third baseman George Kell. George was a lifetime baseball star on field, then in the TV booth. A 10-time All-Star batting champ. 10-time All-Star batting champ in 1949 with a .343 batting average, and the leader in hits and doubles in the 1950 and 51. He struck out only 287 times in 6,702 career at-bats. 287 times. Guys do that in what, 2.5 years? 2.5 seasons? George Kell, Detroit Tigers. Batting eighth, shortstop Al Dark. The Swamp Fox batted .322 in 1948 and was named Rookie of the Year. He played 14 solid seasons with a .289 batting average, and then managed 13 seasons, winning almost 1,000 games. His manager's record was 994 wins, 954 losses. Al Dark or Alvin Dark. Batting ninth, from the Chicago White Sox, Nellie Fox. Superb at second, Nellie was also a tough out at bat. In 20-plus seasons, he never struck out more than 18 times. Wow. He hit .306 in Chicago, 1959's championship season, and was named league MVP. Nellie Fox plays second, bats ninth for the 1950 squad. All right. Again, the home team will be the 1950 Barnstormers. And we just shuffled the cards by position and picked 10 players. So Robin Roberts will be on the mound for the 1950s. Bullet Joe Rogan on the mound for the 1920s. And we're playing History Maker Baseball. I'm not an expert at this game. I play it to have fun. I don't use all the nooks and crannies, but we try to abide by most of the rules that I can remember. And thank you to Brian Hoxie. He told me about a rule I missed. If you get on your last out, if it goes to one of the charts, it actually goes to the next team up, the next batter up. So that's how we'll play that. George Sisler will lead things off. Sisler, a hero champion, semi-scrapper, semi-eager, good eye. Robin Roberts to George Sisler. So it's a righty-lefty matchup. There's the dot. And that's going to be a 3-4-6 to George Sisler from Robin Roberts. 3-4-6. So a 3-4-6 Is he an eager batter? The decider die says yes. That's a fly ball to center field. Mickey Mantle, can of corn, 1 down. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, has joined us. So Sisler flies out to Mantle. Stepping to the plate, Biz Mackey, the catcher. Let's see what Biz can do. Switch hitter batting lefty. Roberts kicks and deals to Biz Mackey. That's a 2-4-5, no decider die. So Mackey will only be a slugger. 2-4-5, Robin Roberts to Biz Mackey. 2-4-5. Is Biz Mackey a hero? No. Roberts jams him, popped up. Second base, outfield grass. Nellie Fox calls for it. 2 away. Next batter, after that pop out, we'll go to the experience mini chart. So 2 outs, base is empty for George Herman, Babe Ruth. Oh, George Sisler, the cold batter for the 1920s. Babe Ruth, the hot batter, determined by Nurse Teresa. In the 1950s, hot batter is George Kell, cold batter Gil Hodges. So 2 outs, base is empty for the Bambino. He is an icon when it comes to experience. We will roll red, blue, and dot. No dot. It's a 33 on the experience chart. 33 prospect batter. No, he's not a prospect batter. He is an icon. That is a boom towards the fence. So Babe Ruth might have gotten a hold of that ball. We go to the fence chart. Roberts hung that breaking pitch, and Babe Ruth looks to make him pay. Go to the fence. There we go. That's on page 7. And, well, let's just roll. And we're going to go with the best result. I know that's my own rule. The best result off of his traits. So he's going to have all of his traits. He's already a home run king and a champion and slugger. All right, so it's a 3. And is he a home run king? Yes, he is. Babe Ruth goes yard here at Field of Dreams Ballpark. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Ruth jacks it out to dead center to the oohs and ahs of the crowd. Boom goes the ball. The Sultan of Swat, the Bambino, George Herman, Babe Ruth touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. 1-0, 1920s. So that's a home run for Ruth. Uh, 1-0. Roberts was hoping for a 1-2-3 inning. Ruth had other plans. RJL Network, how you doing? Hope all's well. Check out that wonderful channel for all your inside pitch baseball, 1972 and more. Card and dice. Robert makes it all very nice. Center fielder Cy Williams steps to the plate. Philadelphia Phillies. Roberts looking to regroup here. Campanella goes out to have a word with Roberts after that mighty blast from George Herman, Babe Ruth. Campanella back behind the plate. The pitch to Cy Williams. He's another left-handed stick. That's going to be a 3-4-6. Pick up some sticks. No decider die. So Williams will only be a home run king. 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is not eager. Williams works a walk. So Williams walks. Is he an active runner? No, he is not. If he was, he would have stolen second base. Williams walks. So after getting 2 quick outs, Robin Roberts gives up the homer to Ruth. Now walks Cy Williams. Pie Trainer of the Pittsburgh Pirates steps to the plate. And we go to the purple chart, which is the next batter chart, the chemistry chart. Both teams are semi-harmonious. Here we go. A 12 with no decider die. 12. Batting team dissidence. No. That's going to be a walk. Robin Roberts coming apart here. Another free pass. Williams to second. Pie Trainer to first. 2 outs, 2 on for Kiki Kuehler. Another Pittsburgh Pirate of the 20s. Let's see what Kiki can do here. Roberts takes a deep breath. Righty-righty matchup. The pitch from Roberts to Kuehler. 4-4-6 with a decider die. Kuehler will be a hero champion slugger. Roberts an ace. Double control. So it's a 4-4-6. Pick up some sticks. 4-4-6. Is Roberts a star? No. Kuehler, sad sack, utility or patient. No. Single to right field. That's going to knock in another run, I do believe. So single to right field, active runner. Is he an active runner? The decider die says yes, but he can't steal. We got to see what the base runners do here before we see if he steals second. Runners advance 2 bases on singles. Score on doubles. Stoic runner sees it. So do we have a stoic runner? Neither runner is stoic. It's going to be a 2-0 lead. Scoring from second is Williams with 2 outs. Going first to third is Pie Trainer. And then Kiki Kuehler, as the decider die says he's active, will steal second. And he has a run batted in and a stolen base. It's 2-0. Wow. First and third, 2 outs. Tony Push 'em Up Lazzeri steps to the plate. Let's see what Push 'em Up does. Lazzeri has all semi traits, and they will come into play here. 2-3-4. 2-3-4 to Tony Lazzeri. Robin Roberts trying to get out of this first and third mess. 2-0 1920s. 2-3-4. Runners on base. Yes, runners are on base. So right there, we go to plate drama. We will re-roll red, blue, and dot. That's a 4-6 with the dot. Plate drama 4-6. Catcher iron. Catcher iron. Roy Campanella is semi-gold. The decider die says gold. Strike 3. Campanella does a beautiful job of framing it. Lazzeri doesn't like the call. The 1950s wiggle out of it, but they do give up 2 runs. We go to the bottom of the first, and the first batter for the 1950s will be using one of the charts. It will be an umpire mini chart. All right, so that's how we do that per Brian Hoxie, and I appreciate that. All right, so Robin Roberts gives up 2 runs. Bullet Joe Rogan on the mound for the 1920s with a 2-0 lead will face Irving, Mantle, Hank Aaron. All right. So Monty Irvin will go to the umpire chart, and that's in back. It's going to be bases empty because we start off that inning. Let's see what happens here. We're going to roll the red, blue, and dot. That's a 55 with the dot. Questionable umpire at third base. No, the umpire is respected at third base, and the umpire is Tom Conley. Foul ball ruled, so it's not, he rules the ball foul. Foul ball ruled fair, batter safe at first if it was a questionable umpire, but it's not There's a check swing, and it's going to be ball 4. So Monty Irvin walks. Here come the 1950s. Joe Rogan, ace, semi-star, flash, control. Mickey Mantle steps to the plate. If he goes yard, they tie it 2-2. Switch hitter batting lefty off the right hand, hurling Rogan. Rogan to Mickey Mantle. And that's going to be a 1-2-4. No decider die. 1-2-4 to Mickey Mantle from Bullet Joe Rogan. One, 2, 4, control. Rogan does have control. That's going to be a ground ball to short. It's going to be a double play because that's a lead 1. It's going to be 6-4-3, 2 outs. They turn that beautifully. Bancroft, Lazzeri to Sisler. 2 outs, base is empty. Mantle bangs into the double play. No one on for Hammer and Hank Aaron. Rogan to Hank Aaron. 3-4-5 to Hammer and Hank Aaron. With the decider die, so all of his semi-traits are in play. 3-4-5 to Hammer and Hank Aaron. 3-4-5. Iron catcher. Biz Mackey is not an iron catcher. He's a gold catcher. So we move on to the batter. Hank Aaron, good eye. No. It's going to be a strikeout. Swing and a miss. He chased high and away. Not 1-2-3. The double play makes it a 1-2-3. No score for the 1950s. We go to the top of the second. 2-0. I put that in the wrong column there. Let's switch that. 6-4-3 and a K. And now the beauty of whiteout. La la la. There we go. The next batter, because that was a strikeout for the 1920s, will go to the blue chart, which is the right now chart. So Hank Aaron is struck out by Bullet Joe Rogan. Rogan didn't like that walk. Got the double play ball off the bat of Mickey Mantle, then strikes out Hammer and Hank Aaron. For the 1950s, for the 1920s, up by 2. It'll be Young, Bancroft, top of the order, Sisler. Ross Young will go to the right now chart, and both teams are semi-harmonious. Let's see what happens here. That's a 34, no decider die. 34, cold batter. No, he's just coming up. Is he the designated cold batter? No, he is not. So let's make sure of that, as that would be Sisler at the top. It's going to be a fly out to right. So the fly ball to right. Hank Aaron makes the catch. Young is retired. 1 down. Roberts needs to put up a goose egg. Dave Bancroft, the shortstop, number 9, steps to the plate. Switch hitter. He'll bat lefty. Robin Roberts has the sign from Campanella, the pitch to Bancroft. 5-6-6, no decider die. Though Bancroft doesn't need the semi-trait. He doesn't have any. So 5-6-6. Roberts to Bancroft. And I still have trouble flipping around in the book. We've got to go back a page. There we go. 5-6-6. Wild. No. Good eye. Yes. Foul tip still at bat. So he foul tips it. We roll again. Bancroft digs in. The left-hander's batter's box. Roberts kicks and deals. It's going to be a 1-3-6. 1-3-6 to Bancroft. 1-3-6. Ace. The decider die says yes. Possible strikeout. He has the good eye quality, so that's going to be a ground out. The good eye quality. Batter avoids strikeout, but grounds out to second. So that's 4-3, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the order, George Sisler, 0 for 1. He flew out to center. Roberts has to face another left-handed stick from the 20s. The pitch to Sisler, 3-3-4, no decider die, 3-3-4. Acer star. Roberts is a semi-ace. The decider die says no, we move on. Sisler's not a sad sack. It's a single to left with a flag. What does the flag mean? Eager batter, grounds out, runners. Is he eager? Oh, he is semi-eager, but the decider die says no. So that is a single. To left, just past the dive of the shortstop, Dark. So Sisler's on with 2 outs. This is where Roberts got in trouble in the first. So Sisler on with 2 outs. He's an active runner. Biz Mackey comes to the plate. They're going to let Mackey. We're not going to steal with Sisler just yet. Mackey's going to swing the stick. He's 0 for 1. He popped out to second. He's looking for some revenge. Another switch hitter, so he's going to bat lefty. Roberts to Biz Mackey. Will Biz Mackey buzz? That's a 4 for 5 with the decider die. 4 for 5. Workman. No. Patient. Yes. Ball 4. Third walk given up by Robin Roberts. Advancing to second with 2 outs is Sisler. To first with the free pass is Biz Mackey. George Herman, Babe Ruth, homered his first time up in the first. If he goes yard here, it's a 4-0 lead. Roberts to the Sultan of SWAT, the Bambino. 3-4-6 to George Herman, Babe Ruth. 3-4-6. Eager. Is he eager? No, he is not. That's another walk. Bases are juiced. Robin Roberts all over the place. Mackey to second. Advancing to third is Sisler. This is all coming with 2 outs. The next batter will go off the chemistry chart. And that will be Cy Williams. Williams walked and scored on the Kiki Kuehler single. Now Williams has a chance to knock some runs in. Base is juiced. We go to the chemistry chart. Roberts in trouble. Campanella trying to get on the same page with Roberts. That's a 23 pitching team harmony. The decider die says yes. Marginal pitch. Catches the corner. Strike 3. What a job of framing it by Campanella. Cy Williams barking at the plate, but they're not going to change the call. Second strikeout for Roberts, and it comes at a huge time. The 1920s squander an opportunity. They leave them loaded. We go to the bottom of the second. 2-0 1920s. Bullet Joe Rogan back up on the bump. Kansas City Monarch, 1924. He will face Campanella, Gil Hodges, Rocky Calavito. Will that squander come back to haunt the 1920s? Campanella awaits the Rogan offering. Pitch homeward bound. It's a 1-3-4. No decider die. 1-3-4 to Roy Campanella from Bullet Joe Rogan. 1-3-4. Gold catcher. Campanella. I'm sorry. Biz Mackey is a gold catcher. Strikeout, as Campanella does not have the eye quality. So Campy swings down and in. Second strikeout for Bullet Joe Rogan. He struck out Aaron to end the first. 1 out. Gil Hodges steps to the plate. Designated cold batter. Righty-righty matchup. Bullet Joe Rogan. Bullet Joe Rogan. Looks in. Has the sign from Mackey. The pitch to Gil Hodges. 2-2-6 with the decider die. 2-2-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-2-6. Batter hit by pitch. See below. Yes. The decider die says so. So Hodges hit by pitch. Crowding the plate a bit. Bullet Joe Rogan would have none of that. Hodges to first. Tying run comes to the plate. Power hitting designated hitter Rocky Colavito, 1959 Cleveland Indians. The pitch to Colavito, righty-righty matchup. If it's on the ground, it's a double play. That's a 1-1-3. 1-1-3, ace or dynamic. Rogan is an ace. It's going to be a 3-6-3 double play, inning over. Nice job by George Sisler at first. 3-6-3. Second double play hit into by the 1950 Barnstormers. We're through 2 here at Field of Dreams Ballpark. No, 2-0, 1920's. Robin Roberts has been in trouble the first 2 innings, but only gave up those 2 runs in the first, the homer by Ruth, then the single by Kuehler, knocking in Williams. For the 1920s will be Pie Trainer, Kiki Kuehler, Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri. The pitch to Pie Trainer. He walked his first time up. That's a 5-5-6, no decider die from Robin Roberts. 5-5-6. 5-5-6. Ace. Robin Roberts is a semi-ace. The decider die says no. Is Pie Trainer a sad sack? No. That's going to be a double to right field. Is he an active runner? He's semi-active. The decider die says no. So he doubles to right. Oh, does he have the... No, he has this, which is not that, because that would change what the hit was. A leadoff double by Pie Trainer. Here come the 1920s. Kuehler steps to the plate. Kiki singled in a run his first at-bat. Looking for another run batted in. The pitch to Kiki Kuehler. Righty-righty matchup. That's a 1-2-2 runner at second. 1-2-2. Roberts needs a strikeout here. 1-2-2. Workman, no. Is Kuehler champ or whiffer? The decider die says he is not a champ. It's going to be a line shot right to the third baseman. Great reaction by George Kell, snaring it. Quickly diving back to second is Pie Trainer. So Kiki Kuehler hits it on the nose to no availer. Avail lines out to third. 1 out. Runner at second. Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri was a strikeout victim. Young on deck. Young's on deck, excuse me. The pitch to Lazzeri. Right-handed stick. 3-3-4 with a decider die to Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri. 3-3-4 ace. The decider die says no. Sad sack. Lazzeri's not a sad sack. That's a single to left. Eager batter. Is Lazzeri eager? No. So a single to left. Does Lazzeri knock in Pie Trainer? That's the question. Trainer's semi-active. Decider die says he's not active on that one. So let's see what happens. Stoic runner on third holds on flyouts. Runners advance 2 bases on any hit. Single or doubles. So that's going to score. Pie Trainer, 3-0, 1920s. Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri knocks in a run. So 1 out. Lazzeri at first. Campanella makes yet another visit to the mound to discuss the situation with Robin Roberts. Ross Young stepped to the plate. He flew out to Aaron and right. The pitch to Youngs. 2-3-3, no decider die. What will it be? 2-3-3, ace. Again, he's not getting that decider die. He's not an ace, and he's not a star. Slugger. No. That's going to be a deep fly out to center. Retreating back to first, now with 2 outs, is Tony Lazzeri. The number 9 batter, shortstop, Dave Bancroft. Bancroft grounded to second. He's 0 for 1. Lazzeri will be off on contact. The pitch to Dave Bancroft, 2-4-5 with the decider die, though that will make Robin Roberts an ace. So we have a 2-4-5. 2-4-5 hero. Yes, it's a single to left. Bancroft keeps the inning alive, single to left with 2 outs. And we have that single to left on the 2-4-5. Lazzeri is an active runner. And he'll just move to second. Active runner scores from first on doubles, from second on any hit, but he's on first, so he only advances to second. So first and second, 2 outs. Top of the order, George Sisler. This is Sisler's 3rd at-bat, and we're only in the 3rd inning. Sisler 1 for 2. He's flown out and singled. Robin Roberts to George Sisler. Things looking good for the 1920s. Robin Roberts trying to wiggle out another mess. 2-3-6. 2-3-6. No decider die. 2-3-6. Double control. Yes. And that will be a ground ball to the pitcher. That ends the inning. If it didn't end the inning, he would have another out. But that does end the inning. So it's going to be 1-3 on the ground out to Robin Roberts. George Sisler not happy with that. 1920 Barnstormers pick up another run. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. 3-0 1920s over the 1950s. Robin Roberts gives up 2 more runs. He's going to lose all of his freshness. And he'll be a semi-struggler. If he gives up 6 runs, he's a struggler. There's no other pitchers. You got to go with the one pitcher. Bring your best 10. So Biz Mackey will lead thing. Ooh, hit the camera. Sorry about that. Bullet Joe Rogan, another run to play with. Rogan looking to put up another goose egg. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's Kel Dark Fox to face Bullet Joe Rogan from the Kansas City Monarchs, 1924. Rogan to George Kell. Kell will have his semi-traits. The decider die says so. We have a 5-5-6 to George Kell. 5-5-6. Ace. That is a line shot right to the 3rd baseman. Self-defense snare. For Pie Trainer, George Kell hit it on the screws, but he's out. 1 down. Alvin Dark steps to the plate. Shortstop, 1953 Boston Braves. The pitch to Dark from Bullet Joe Rogan. It's a 2-4-5 with the dot. 2-4-5. Bullet Joe Rogan's been dealing so far. 2-4-5. Hero is, yes, Alvin Dark is a hero, single to left. That line drive out to 3rd looks huge at the moment. 1 out, 1 on, 3-0 1920s. Nellie Fox steps to the plate. Let's see what Nellie can do here. Rogan's induced the 1950s batters into 2 double plays. 1 by Mantle, 1 by Colavito. The pitch to Nellie Fox, 1 out. That's a 5-6-6 with the dot. Pick up some sticks. 5-6-6. Wild. No. Bullet Joe Rogan's not wild. Good eye. Nellie Fox does have a good eye. Foul tip. Stays at the plate. Full count. The pitch to Nellie Fox again. It is a 2-5-6 with the dot. 2-5-6 to Nellie Fox. 2-5-6. Struggler. No. champion or patient. Nellie Fox is neither a champion or patient. The ball's hitting the infield. We have some infield drama. I like to re-roll the red, blue, and dot. So that is a 15. Shortstop. Shortstop for the 1920s. Is the shortstop iron? No, he in fact is gold. Bouncing ball towards the hole, smoothly grabbed by Bancroft. Pivots, fires to Sisler at first. Side retired. Actually, that's 2 outs. Pardon me. That's a 6-3. Actually, it's a double play. That's a lead 1. 6-4-3, inning over. Another double play ball. That's the way it's run around first. Lead 1. 6-4-3. What a play. Goes Bancroft, Lazzeri to Sisler. Third double play that the 1950s have hit into. 6-4-3. You won't see anything prettier than that. We're through 3 here at Field of Dreams Ballpark. 3-0 1920s. Bullet Joe Rogan has frustrated the 50s bats. Gets in a little bit, I wouldn't even call it trouble. Just like a little itch. And he gets a double play ball. 3 innings, 3 double play balls. Robin Roberts has given up 3 runs in 3 innings, 2 in the first. The Ruth homer. Then the single by Kiki Kuehler knocked in a run. Then in the third, it was a Lazzeri single that knocked in another run. So 3-0, top of the 4th. For the 1920s, trying to increase that lead, it's going to be Biz Mackey, Babe Ruth, Cy Williams. Biz Mackey, 0 for 1 with a walk. The pitch to Biz, left-handed batter, because he's a switch hitter against the right-handed hurling Robin Roberts. That's a 2-3-6 with the dot. So semi-traits are in play. 2-3-6 with the dot. 2-3-6. Oh, he's got the double control. So Biz Mackey grounds to Robin Roberts. 1 out. And then Babe Ruth will ground out to Alvin Dark. 6-3. 2 outs. So Robin Roberts, again, he's got the 2 outs, but all the trouble, all the damage from the 1920s have come with 2 outs. Roberts trying to get a 1-2-3 inning will face Cy Williams. He's 0 for 1. He's walked, scored a run, and struck out. The pitch to left-hand batting Cy Williams playing center field for the 1920s. We have a 4-6-6, no dot. So no semi-traits come into play. 4 double sixes. Control. Is he a control pitcher? Well, he has double control. We're going to say he's a control pitcher. It is, Cy Williams. Beautiful job. He singles to left. If you have double control, I assume you have control. Again, Robin Roberts cannot get the 1-2-3 inning. So Cy Williams singles to left with 2 outs. That brings up Pie Trainer. Trainer is 1 for 1. He's walked, doubled, and scored. The pitch to Pie, righty-righty matchup. 1-2-4 to Pie Trainer with the dot. 1-2-4 control. Yes, ground ball to short. Up with it is Dark. He throws to Hodges. The side is retired. 2 out single doesn't hurt. We go to the bottom of the 4th. 1920s Barnstormers 3. The 1950 Barnstormers nothing. Oh, that would be the 5th. My faux pas there. Love Whiteout. That's the 5th. So Pie Trainer grounds out. Kiki Kuehler will lead things off in the top of the 5th for the 1920 squad. Cutter Historical, how you doing? Hope all is well. Setting up some Out of the Ballpark 24. Check out that wonderful channel, Cutter Historical. I also like to say hello to D. Scott Howard, RJL Network, another must subscribe, our good friend Robert, and Jeffrey. So top of the order for the 1950s. They're down by 3. It'll be Monty Irvin, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron. Monty Irvin walked, was erased from the base paths on the Mickey Mantle double play. The pitch to Monty Irvin, righty matchup. 1-3-6 with the dot. So we have 1-3-6. Bullet Joe Rogan to Monty Irvin. Is he an ace? Yes, that is a strikeout. Does Monty Irvin have the good eye? Yes, so that's going to be a ground out to short instead of the strikeout. 1 down. Bullet Joe Rogan has been very good. So that is 1 out for Mickey Mantle. Mantle banged into the 6-4-3 double play in the first. Switch hitter batting lefty. Rogan has the sign from Mackey. The pitch to Mickey Mantle. Mantle has the dot. 1-5-6 to Mickey Mantle. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Yes, he is. The decider die says yes. Swing and a miss. Breaking pitch in the dirt. Applying the tag to complete the double play is Biz Mackey. To complete the strikeout, Biz Mackey. Mantle 0 for 2. Bullet Joe Rogan with his 3rd strikeout. Here's Hammer and Hank Aaron. Aaron was a strikeout victim. The pitch to Hank Aaron. That's a 1-1-2 with a decider die. 1-1-2 flash. Yes. Strike 3. Does he have the good eye quality? No. It still would have been an out. Back-to-back strikeouts. And the bottom of the 4th. Bullet Joe Rogan now has 4 Ks. We go to the top of the 5th. 3-0. 1920 Barnstormers, led by Bullet Joe Rogan on the mound. Robin Roberts needs to match him with a goose egg and hope that the 1950 bats will come alive with the sound of music. The music being balls well struck. 1920 trying to increase their 3-0 lead. It'll be Kiki Kuehler, Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri, and then Ross Youngs. Here's Kiki Kuehler. 1-1-6 to Kiki, who is 1 for 2. Singled in a run. So that's a 1-1-6. Fresh. Yes, that's a strikeout. Roberts picks up his 3rd K. Blows the fastball by Kiki Kuehler. 1 out. Again, both pitchers are fresh unless something happens until the 6th inning. Then they're semi-fresh for the next 3. Tony Push-em-up Lazzeri has struck out, singled in a run. He's 1 for 2. The pitch to Push-em-up. Tony Lazzeri. 1-2-5. 1-2-5. Struggler. No. Patient. Is Tony Lazzeri patient? No. Possible ground out to 3rd. Is he a whiffer? No. So it's going to be a ground ball to 3rd. Pie Trainer is up with. No. George Kell, is up with it. Throws to Gil Hodges. 2 away. 5-3. 2 down. Is there any 2-out magic for Ross Young? Roberts has given up all of his runs with 2 outs. Ross Young's 0 for 2, 2 flyouts. Youngs digs in the left-hander's batter's box. Roberts has a sign from Campanella. He rocks and deals to Youngs. That's a 3-5-6, no dot. 3-5-6 to Ross Youngs. Same. No, they are not the same. Youngs bats lefty. Roberts throws righty. Utility or sad sack. No, that's a single. Down the first base line. Past the dive of Gil Hodges. Another 2-out hit given up by Robin Roberts. Dave Bancroft steps to the plate. He's 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded to 2nd. 2 outs. Bancroft, switch hitter batting lefty. Roberts to Bancroft. No dot. 1-3-6. 1-3-6. Ace. The decider die says no. Whiffer or cold. Whiffer or cold. No, he singled his last time up. So we have a ball hit in the infield. We go to infield drama. We will re-roll the red, blue, and dot. It's a 26, no dot. 2-6 for the infield drama. Second baseman gold. Second baseman is Nelly Fox. He is gold. A leaping catch, robbing a hit, ending the inning off the bat of Dave Bancroft. So Nelly Fox, a leaping catch on the line drive. The next batter for the 1950s to lead off the bottom of the fifth will go to the chemistry chart. Bottom of the fifth, 3-0 1920 Barnstormers. Oh, what a play by Nelly Fox, trying to limit that 2-out damage. All the damage has been done by the 1920s. The 1920s Barnstormers with 2 outs. Roberts could have gave up another possible runs there. As that, if Nelly Fox does not make the start to start off the bottom of the fifth, we will roll red, blue in the dot. It is a 36, no dot. 3-6. Batting team harmony. They're semi-harmonious, so no. Shallow fly ball to left. Coming in to make the catch is Kiki Kuehler. So Campanella is now 0 for 2. 1 out, bottom of the fifth. Gil Hodges crowded the plate his first time up. Joe Rogan, the bullet, plucked him. The pitch to Hodges. It's 2s across the board, no dot from Bullet Joe Rogan. It's 2-2-2. How do you do? So 2s across the board. Sad sack. Gil Hodges is not a sad sack. That's going to be a double to center field, but there's 3 stars. That means something. So let's check out the 3 stars. Where the hell do we check out the 3 stars? Not there. Oh, 3 stars, 3 stars. I think that's a home run or something. But I know I've seen that before. All right, let's look. Let's flip here. 3 stars. I want to say that's 3 stars. I want to say that's a home run, but so what it is, it's a double to center, and there's 3 stars. I've seen that before. I just don't remember where I've seen it. And I came over here. I don't see 3 stars. We might just call that a home. I want to say that's a homer. I want to say 3. It has something to do. We might just give him a double in the chemistry chart. So with 1 out, Gil Hodges strikes one quite well. We got the 3 stars. And let's quickly, as the umpires are discussing it over, I want to say that's a homer. I've seen that before. Again, all right. It's got to be in this book here. I have seen that. It's probably right in front of my face. 3 stars, possible double or more off the bat of Gil Hodges. 1950 Barnstormers trying to rally here. Mark Jones, how you doing, my friend? We're just looking up what 3 stars means. Just show you real quick. I've seen it. I don't recall what it is. So Gil Hodges has the double, the center, but there's 3 stars. I want to say that's a homer if he meets the quality. Okay. Base runner appendix. Okay. We might just call it a double and move on. For some reason, a home run sticks in my head. A home run sticks in my head, but I can't find it. Okay. We'll take one last look and then call it a double. So Gil Hodges, though he didn't get the dot. I've seen that. It's going to drive me nuts now. 3 stars. We got 222. 222. Well, we'll just have to find that out. We're just going to call it a double. I still have let's flip around here. I have a thought it's a homer. But now, and I've seen the 3 stars. I just can't remember where. All right, we're going to call it a double. We got to move on. It's a double. Possibly could have been a homer, but I'm not sure. So a double to center. Next batter goes off the chemistry chart. And if I come across it before we do the next batter, we will adjust. 222, 3 stars. Oh, right here. I knew I saw it. Home run, King hits home run. Oh, I'm right. Either way, because he didn't have the dot, it's a double. So I knew I saw that. I was looking for something in purple right there. 3 stars, home run, King hits a home run. I did remember it correctly. And then I did say, well, he didn't get the dot. So it is a double off the wall. The 1950s still looking for their first run. We go to the chemistry chart. Rocky Colavito steps to the plate, banged into a double play in his first at-bat. Chemistry for Rocky Colavito. Man, you bang into a double play, that's not good, right? All right, we got that settled. All right, here we go. 1 out. Hodges at second. It is a 2-4 with a dot to Colavito. Chemistry chart. 2-4. Batting team harmony. They're semi-harmonious. The decider die says, yes, they're harmonious. It is a bloop single. A bloop single. So Colavito bloops it in. Let's see what happens here. Scoring from second, runners advance 2 bases, is Gil Hodges. It's now a 3-1 game. Colavito fights off a good pitch, bloops it to right. He has a run batted in. 3-1, 1 out. Here come the 1950 Barnstormers. George Kell line to third. The pitch from Bullet Joe Rogan to George Kell. We have the dot. It's a 4-4-5 to George Kell. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Patient. Is George Kell patient? No, he is not. It's a ground ball to first. And the lead dies a 4. Runner on first. The only play is to first. Advancing to second is Rocky Colavito. So Sisler tosses to Rogan. It's going to be 3-1. 2 outs. Colavito advances to second. Alvin Dark steps to the plate. 1 for 1. Rogan to Dark. 3-6-6 with the dot. 3-1. 1920 Barnstormers. 3-6-6. Runner at second is Colavito. So we have a 3-6-6. Pinch hitter, no. There's no pinch hitters in this game because that's it. You put the players on the field. Those are the ones who play. That's going to be a fly ball to center field. Mickey Mantle, Cy Williams will make the catch. Side is retired. The 1950s Barnstormers do get a run on the bloop single after the double by Hodges. He just missed a homer. So it's 3-1. We go to the top of the sixth. Due up for the 1920 Barnstormers. It will be the top of the order. Sisler, Bismacky, George Herman, Babe Ruth. Ruth has hit a homer off of Robin Roberts. Sisler is 1 for 3. Switch hitter. Left-handed batter. Roberts to Sisler. 155, no dot. 155. Home run king. Is Sisler a home run king? No, he is not. It will be a fly ball to Mickey Mantle in center. Mantle catches it at the track going back. 1 down. So Sisler is retired. Heads back to the bench. Bismacky, the catcher for the 1920 Barnstormers. 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch to Bismacky from Robin Roberts. From the left-hander's batter's box, as he's a switch hitter, is Bismacky. Dot in a 1-2-6. 1-2-6. Fresh. Yes, Robin Roberts is still fresh. Line shot right at the second baseman, Nellie Fox. 2 away. Can Robin Roberts get a 1-2-3 inning? He's struggled with 2 outs. George Herman, Babe Ruth, 1 for 2. He's homered, walked, and grounded to short. The pitch to the Bambino. Another left-handed bat that Robin Roberts has to face in this 1920 Barnstormers lineup. 1-3-5, no dot. 1-3-5, unusual result. And the lead die is a red 1. That's page 13. Memorable plays. If the black is a 3, yes, it is. So page 13. We go to page 13 because the lead die is a red. Black die is a 3. So it's memorable plays in the field. We will re-roll red and black and the dot. It is a 15 with a decider die. 15. Center fielder iron. Mickey Mantle is not iron. That's a good thing. Shallow fly ball to center. Mickey Mantle comes racing in, and he makes the sliding catch. Side retired. Good job by Mantle. Catching the ball off the bat of George Herman, Babe Ruth. Ruth a little fooled on that breaking pitch from Robin Roberts. A goose egg is put up in the top of the 6th. That is huge. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 1920 Barnstormers 3, 1950 Barnstormers 1. They're coming to bat, though. Bullet Joe Rogan. This will be the last inning of freshness for Bullet Joe Rogan. After this, Robin Roberts and Bullet Joe Rogan are semi-fresh for 3 innings. Nellie Fox, 0 for 1, grounded into a double play. The pitch to Nellie Fox. Lefty batter, righty pitcher. It is a 3-6-6 with the dot. 3-6-6 with the dot. Pinch hitter, no. It's going to be a fly ball. Center field. Williams makes the catch, going to his right. Nellie Fox is retired. 1 down. Top of the order, Monty Irvin. 0 for 1. He's walked and grounded to short. Rogan kicks and deals to Monty Irvin. No dot, and it's a 4-4-6. 4-4-6 to Monty Irvin. Star. Is Bullet Joe Rogan a star? The decider die says no. Monty Irvin, sad sack utility or patient. The decider die says he's not patient. Single to right for Monty Irvin. Is he an active runner? No, he doesn't steal. 1 out, 1 on. Tying run comes to the plate. Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle's had a tough day at the plate. Double play and strikeout. The pitch to the Mick from the Bullet, Joe Rogan. If it's on the ground, it is a double play. As there's only 1 out with a runner at first, Monty and Irvin. That's a 1-1-4 with the dot. 1-1-4 fresh. It's a double play. 6-4-3. Second 6-4-3 double play that Mantle is hit into. So it goes Bancroft, Lazzari, Sisler. Side is retired. We're through 6 here at the Field of Dreams Ballpark. 3-1, 1920 Barnstormers over the 1950 Barnstormers. We go to the top of the 7th. Mantle, horrific day at the plate. 2 double plays and a strikeout. So Robin Roberts on the mound. He's semi-fresh now for 3 innings. Again, unless something happens where he gives up 5 or 6 runs, altogether. Once you hit 5 runs, your all freshness is gone. And if you give up and you're a semi-struggler, if you get 6 runs, you are a struggler. All right, Robin Roberts to Cy Williams. Williams is 1 for 2. He's walked, struck out, singled. He scored on that walk. The pitch to Cy Williams from the left-hander's batter's box. 1-1-2 from Robin Roberts with no dot. 1-1-2. Does he have flash? No. Sad sack? No. 1-1-2. Check with the scorer. I believe I can make it whatever out I want. Oh, no, wait. Safe at first. Go to scorer. Micro chart. Oh, wow. So a 1-1-2, Robin Roberts doesn't have flash, so it's no strikeout. And then if it was, then you see if he had the good eye, which he doesn't, so it would have been a strikeout. Is he a sad sack? No. So it says check with scorer. We go over here. Safe at first, go to scorer mini micro chart. I don't know where the scorer micro chart is. It's got to be in back somewhere. Let's start with the back. Those are the highlights. Oh, you know where it might be? I've never had to use that chart. I've played a few games. Oh, here it is. Right here, under the chemistry chart. And we will roll 1 die, the black die. And we'll roll the dot. I don't think we need the dot, but just in case. So it's a 4. Error charged to shortstop or third base. Who do you want to charge? We're going to charge the shortstop because the dot came up. If there was no dot, we charge the third baseman, I guess. So Cy Williams reaches on the error by Alvin Dark. So that's an E6. Should have been the first out of the inning. That's not helping Robin Roberts. Pie Trainer steps to the plate. Pie's going to swing the stick. We're not bunting here. No outs, runner at first. The pitch to Pie. That's a 1. If it's on the ground, it's a double play ball. 1-3-5. Robin Roberts trying to bear down now. Runner at first, 1-3-5. No decider die. 1-3-5. Unusual result. It's a red 1 and a black 3. That's page 13. Second unusual result in this ball game. So, page 13. We will re-roll red, black, and dot. That's a 33 with the dot. And that's going to be memorable plays in the field. So a 33. What will it be? We shall see. Oh, wow. Highlight reel A. Another re-roll. Highlight reel A. So it's a rare event. That's a 56 with a dot, just in case the dot comes into play. 56. Single, but batter tries a stretch to a double. Caught and run down, tagged out. Runners advance. So Williams will go to third. Or does he only go to second? Runner Runner or runner's advance. We're going to say he only goes a second as he put the brakes on. And that messed up Pie Trainer. So that's a single. And he's out at second. So single. And then we're going to call it 9-6. (9-6-1). We'll make it really interesting. 9-6-1 out. So 1 out. Williams at second. Pie Trainer just shaking his head, kind of barking at Williams. He said you should have went. Kiki Kuehler comes to plate. Kuehler singled in a run in the first. Since then, he's lined out and struck out. The pitch to Kiki, runner at second, 1 out. 2 double sixes with the dot. So we have a 2-6-6 with the decider die. 2-6-6. Runner on first, thrown out. There's no runner on first. Leadoff batter. Nope. It's going to be a fly ball to right. Let's see if the runner, so that's a 9. Kuehler flies out to Hank Aaron. 2 down. Does the runner on second advance? So that's a 2-6-6. Fly ball to right. Nope, he holds at second. 2 outs for Tony. Push him up Lazzeri. Lazzeri singled his last at bat. Prior to that, he's flown out twice. He's 1 for 3. Williams at second should score on a hit. The pitch to Tony. Push him up Lazzeri. That is a 1-2-3. What will it be? We shall see. 1-2-3, both flash and fresh. Well, this is the 7th inning. The decider die says he's neither of those anyway. So we move on. It's going to be a ground out to short. Lazzeri grounds out to Dark, who made the error to start the inning. It does not hurt. Side is retired. Bad base running by both Williams and Pie Trainer really run the 1920s Barnstormers out of the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 3-1, 1920 Barnstormers. Bullet Joe Rogan will be semi-fresh. The decider die will tell with each batter for the next 3 innings. If we go to extra innings, neither pitcher will be fresh. Another replay guy, hooray, our good friend Michael Canistari's joined us. Says, hello, Al, in the chat. Just finished game 2 of the 1973 versus 1998 Phillies series. So please check that out on his channel and subscribe. That's another replay guy, hooray. Good friend of the community, Michael Canistari. Hope all is well, Michael. Here's Hank Aaron, followed by Roy Campanella, Gil Hodges. Rogan to Hank Aaron. Aaron looking for his first hit. He struck out twice. No dot, and it's going to be a 2-3-5. 2-3-5 to Hammer and Hank Aaron, righty-righty matchup. 2-3-5, wild, no, eager. Is Hank Aaron eager? The decider die says no. It's going to be a ground out to second with a clock, sand clock. Patient batter walks. Is he patient? No. So it is a ground ball for Hank Aaron to second base. Lazzeri goes to Sisler, 1 out. If you're just joining us, 1920 Barnstormers 3, 1950 Barnstormers 1. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Campanella steps to the plate. Campanella was hit by he's 0 for 2. Strikeout, fly out. The pitch to Roy Campanella. Rogan is not fresh for this batter, no dot. 1-2-2, how do you do? 1-2-2. 1-2-2. Workman, no. Is Campanella a champ or whiffer? The decider die says he is not a champ. It's going to be a line shot to third. Making the play is Pie Trainer. He snares it. 2 outs. There have been some hard hit balls off the bats of the 1950 Barnstormers that just have not found their way to the outfield. They have found the gloves of the 1920 defenders in the infield. 2 outs, bases empty for Gil Hodges. Hodges was hit by a pitch, doubled, scored on the Calavino bloop single. Hodges missed a homer by inches to dead center. The pitch to Gil Hodges. No dots, so Rogan is not fresh. No semi-traits for anyone either. It is a 4-5-6. Pick up some sticks. 4-5-6. Patient is Hodge. Is Gil Hodges patient? Nope. Fly ball, center field. Going back, reaching up is Cy Williams. He makes the catch. The side is retired. Bullet Joe Rogan gets through the bottom of the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. The 1920 Barnstormers 3, the 1950 Barnstormers 1. Next batter for the 1920s will go off the chemistry chart as per the chart. D. Scott Howard says Cutter Historical not upgrading to Out of the Ballpark 25. That didn't come out yet for Steam. I think that comes out March 3rd or 5th. I will upgrade as I always do. I didn't play it a lot this past 24. It's not that it's a bad. I don't know. Some of the ratings when you're playing like historic, other different teams from different eras, I don't think some of the ratings. I didn't like some of the ratings for the play. I mean, I could have changed them, but I questioned some of them. I also don't like if you play a team from 1927 against a team from 1975 that whoever has you deem as the home team, if you're playing a series, their uniform numbers are correct, but the visiting team's uniform numbers are not. It's annoying. D. Scott Howard says March 15th on Steam. I will be picking it up then. All right, so Robin Roberts, it's the 8th, semi-fresh. The decide or die for each batter will say if he's fresh or not. He'll face Youngs, Bancroft, top of the order, Sisler. Ross Youngs, 1 for 3. Youngs, Roberts will be fresh. It's a 2-3-4. All semi-traits are in play. 2-3-4, Robin Roberts. The left-hand batting, Ross Youngs. 2-3-4. Runners on base, no. Hot batter is Ross Youngs. Hot batter. He did get a hit his last time up. And it is after the 5th and even the decider. So the way I play this is they ask hot batter. He got a single. If you get a single in your prior at bat, you're a hot batter. He's going to catch one. Roberts hung one out over the plate. We're going to the fence chart. This could be huge. And he has his traits. And again, the way I do the fence, it's the best result. I don't go. I like to do the best result. I know you're supposed to go in order, but whatever the best result is, that's what I like to play. We got to go to the fence chart. We'll find it in a second. I believe it's page 6 on the page 7 on the bottom, fence chart. All right, let's re-roll. Black die. We roll the black die and the dot again. So let's see if he's got the dot, and it's a 2. 2. Well, I mean, the way I guess you're supposed to do it, if I understand correctly, the dot makes him a scrapper, which none of the other stuff comes into play anyway. So it's a single. I like to do the best result, but you wouldn't be a scrapper and a slugger, I guess. Well, maybe you could, or a home run king. It wouldn't make sense. So that's a single. That is a single by Youngs. Robin Roberts gives up a single. Bancroft is 1 for 3. I think Bancroft here is going to bunt. First time we'll use the bunt. And you just, for the bunt in this game, you roll a single die and the decider die, I guess. That's a 3. It's going to be a good bunt. 3, 4, 5. Runner out at first. Runner advances. So it's a good bunt. Young's the second on the sack. And we're just going to call that 2-3. Or 2-4. Because they would have been playing for the bunt, I guess, right? 2-4 sack. 1 out. Young's at second. Neutral runner. Neither active or stoic. George Sisler to the plate. Sisler is 1 for 4. The pitch to Sisler. Robin Roberts is not fresh here. And that's a 3-4-4. Trying to get more insurance runs are the 1920 Barnstormers. That's a 3-4-4. A 3-4-4 prospect. Sisler is not a prospect. Patient. Is he patient? He is not patient. Over anxious. He pops it up. Right side. Second baseman Nellie Fox calls for it. Makes the catch. 2 away. So with 2 outs, Youngs will score on any hit. Biz Mackey, the catcher. Mackey is hitless. He has walked once. He's 0 for 3. 3-1, 1920 Barnstormers. The pitch from Robin Roberts to Biz Mackey. Switch hitting catcher, batting lefty off the right-handed hurling Robin Roberts. 3-3-4 with the dot. So Robin Roberts is fresh and has his traits. So does Biz Mackey. And that is a 3-3-4. Ace or star? Yes, he is an ace. It is a pop-up right side. This time, first baseman Gil Hodges will make the catch. Oh, pop out 3. Excuse me. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 3-1, 1920 Barnstormers over the 1950 crew. Again, Bullet Joe Rogan will be rolling for freshness with every batter. For the 1950 Barnstormers, Calavito, Kell, Alvin Dark. D. Scott Howard's going to go feed the goats, so we wish the Goat Whisperer well. Thank you for stopping by, D. Scott. Here's the pitcher, Rocky Calavito. He singled in the only run back in the 5th after Hodges just missed a homer. He had a double on a blooper to center. Calavito, Rogan will be fresh. It is a 2-5-5 with a decider die. 2-5-5. 2-5-5. Star, yes. Strikeout. Does he have a good eye? No. Another K. This time it is Calavito going down with the big mighty swing. 5 strikeouts for Bullet Joe Rogan from the 1924 Kansas City Monarchs of the Negro League. So with 1 out, third baseman from the Detroit Tigers, George Kell steps to the plate. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Kell from Bullet Joe Rogan. He will not be fresh on to this batter. No dot, no decider die. 2-5-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-5-6. 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient. The decider die says no. The ball's hitting the infield. We have infield drama for the 1920 Barnstormers. We will re-roll red, blue, and dot. We get the dot, and it's a 16. So a 16. Shortstop gold. Shortstop gold. Yes, he is. Bancroft dives, pops up, throws to first, robbing Kell of a hit. What a play by Bancroft. That's 6-3. The next batter will go off the chemistry chart for the 1950 squad. That will be Alvin Dark, who is 1 for 2. He's singled, flown out to center. Chemistry chart for Dark. Red, blue, and dot. It's a 34 with the dot. 34. Batting team harmony. Yes, with the dot. Single to center. Jumped all over that first pitch fastball. Inning stays alive for Nellie Fox. Fox is banged into a double play and flown out. Dark at first. 3-1 1920 squad. There are no relief pitchers in this game. It's bring your best 10. The pitch to Nellie Fox. That's a 1-4-5. Bullet Joe Rogan bears down. He's fresh with this one. All the traits come into play. So 1, 4, 5. Bullet Joe Rogan to left-hand batting, second baseman for the 50s, Nellie Fox. 1, 4, 5. Struggler, no. Ground ball to first, taking it to the bag himself is Sisler. The side is retired. Another goose egg put up by Joe Rogan. We go to the top of the ninth. 3-1, 1920 Barnstormers. In the bottom of the ninth, it'll be the top of the order for the 1950 boys. This is the last inning that Robin Roberts will be semi-fresh. After this, there's no freshness left. They're not struggling. There's just no freshness. He'll face Ruth, Williams, and Trainer. Ruth homered in the first. Since then, he's walked, banged into a double play, and flown out. The pitch to the Bambino, George Herman, Babe Ruth. Robin Roberts is fresh. The dot says so. All traits are in play. 2-3-3. What will it be? We shall see. So we have a 2-3-3 ace. Yes. It's going to be a ground ball to short, dark to Hodges, 1 down. Robin Roberts has to keep it a 2-run deficit for any type of hope for the 1950s club. Cy Williams is up. Williams has 1 hit and a walk. He struck out, reached on an error by the shortstop Dark. Robin Roberts bearing down again, digging deep. He's fresh. All traits are in play. We have the dot, and we have a 2-5-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient. Williams is neither. The ball's hitting the infield. We're going back to that infield drama chart. We will re-roll. Red, blue, and dot. It's a 14, no dot. So a 14. First baseman iron. Gil Hodges is not iron. Backhands it. Flips to Robin Roberts, covering the bag, 2 away. Scoring at home, 3-1. Nice play by Gil Hodges. 2 outs for Pie Trainer. Trainer has walked, doubled, and scored. Grounded out and then singled, but was thrown out in a weird 9-6-3 play. I think I put 9-6-1. Well, 9-6-1. It makes it even better. As he tried to stretch a single and a double, but Cy Williams did not advance, so they ran themselves out of the inning there. The pitch to Pie Trainer, 2 outs, no one on. No decide or die, so Robin Roberts is not fresh, and no semi-traits are in play. 2-3-6, no dot. 2 outs, base is empty. 2-3-6, double control. Yes, ground ball. Smack to the pitcher. Roberts knocks it down. Throws to first. Side retired. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 1920 Barnstormers 3. 1950 Barnstormers 1. 1950 squad needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. Bullet Joe Rogan on the mound. Vinny Mancini, how you doing? Hope all is well. He says, I just ordered this set, and it's coming Friday. It's a fun set. What I did was, there's so many good players. And they have teams set up for you. You can ask for those teams, and someone will email you them, Vinny, or send you the list through Facebook on the play group. I did that, and I looked at it, and they're good teams. I just broke them up into like what Kurt Berglund did decades, and I just picked 10 players. I pick a pitcher. They go 9. They're good for 7 innings. And then there's 6 innings, then a semi-fresh for the next 3, as I explained already. And then after that, they're not fresh, and that's it. If you get a reliever, well, that's the way the shuffle went. And then I say they're good for a reliever is good for 4 innings, and then they're fresh for the next 2, semi-fresh. So there's not many relievers in the set. So here we go. Top of the order, last call for the 1950s Barnstormers. At 2, you're through. Last call for alcohol. The pitch to Monty Irvin, 1 for 2. He's walked and singled and grounded out. It is, so Bullet Joe Rogan will be fresh for this batter, and all traits are in play. That's a 1-3-5 from Bullet Joe Rogan to Monty Irvin. Righty-righty matchup. 1-3-5. Our third unusual result. So we have a red 1, black 3, and we're again going to go to page 13, which are memorable plays. This is the third time we've gone to page 13. Page 13. We've had a lot. I'm pretty sure that's our third unusual play. So we're going to re-roll the red, black, and dot. That's a 14 with the dot. So it's memorable plays in the field. We have a 14. Second baseman gold. Second baseman Lazzeri is semi-gold. The dot says he's gold. He's going to rob a hit here. 1-4. Leaps. He snares the liner. 1 out. Oh, Monty Irvin denied by Tony. Push him up, Lazzeri. 1 down. Mickey Mantle's had a dreadful day at the plate. 2 double plays. In between that double play, a strikeout. The pitch to the Mick. 3-1, 1920 squad. It is a... Oh, did I just move that die? Well, I don't remember. 2-4-4 with a dot. Bullet Joe Rogan. 2-4-4. Is Rogan an ace? Yes, he is. Fly ball to center field to the track. Cy Williams makes the catch. 2 away. Last chance. Hammer and Hank Aaron. Aaron has struggled. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Bullet Joe Rogan to Hammer and Hank. Righty-righty matchup. Rogan starting to tire. No, he's not fresh. No semi-traits in play. It's a 4-5-6. Pick up some sticks. Can Hank Aaron keep it alive on a 4-5-6? 4-5-6. Is Hank Aaron patient? Is he patient? No. He swings at the high pitch. Fly ball center field. Waiting for it. Waiting. Pounding his mitt. Making the catch is Cy Williams. This baseball game is over. Our first game in our Barnstorming League using the Cooperstown Memorable Players set goes to the night. Well, our first game this way. I've showed this set off before. Similar fashion, but I kind of picked guys who played in this same area. So, geographically, I believe that's the way I did that one. You have the 1920s with a 3-1 victory over the 1950s. George Herman Babe Ruth had a homer in the first. The walks killed Robin Roberts in that inning. Then Kiki Kuehler singled in Williams 2-0. That was the game. They added a third run in the third when Pie Traynor singled. I'm sorry, when Tony Lazzeri singled in Pie Traynor. Made it 3-0. The 1950s will get their only run when Gil Hodges just missed a homer. He doubled off the center field wall here at Field of Dreams Ballpark, which plays normal to lefty and righties. But then Rocky Colavito blooped one to center, scoring Hodges. That's it. Your winning pitcher is Bullet Joe Rogan. Your losing pitcher is Robin Roberts. That's about all I do for stats. We'll just mark that off. So he's the losing pitcher. And he's the winning pitcher. We didn't have to make any changes. And we did it in 1 hour 38. And that's with me talking to the chat. Another replay guy, hooray, says, I managed the Leatherbacks in the tournament at the Baseball Hall of Fame back in October to the championship game and lost 5-4. That is correct. I remember you telling me that, Michael Conestari. Please subscribe to his wonderful channel. Another replay guy, hooray. So there you have it. Fun game. We'll bring you another game in the future. And what we'll do is Bullet Joe Rogan and the gang, they win. They keep playing. We'll take a team from another decade. We'll pull, shuffle them up. We put pitchers in a spot, outfielders in a spot, middle infielders in a spot, catchers, first baseman, so on and so forth. And we shuffle them up and we just pull them out. And that's how we get the team. So When we next play, it's going to be Bullet Joe Rogan and the gang against, we'll go against the, let's go against the 80s next time. So we'll have an 80s team. Can Bullet Joe Rogan and the gang continue to move on up? So thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed it. It was a fun game. I always like to do this when I have a fun game. I'd like to thank Brian Hoxie for helping me out with a few things on the Facebook chat regarding this game. Again, this is History Maker Baseball. Lots of nooks and crannies. Getting used to it. And I do like this set, but I don't want to spend all day trying to figure out teams, so that's the way I do it. 10 players, 1 pitcher, 9 position players, and a DH. Ironically, Bullet Joe Rogan can hit. I thought about doing 11 players where the pitcher hits and then the DH would be the extra hitter, sort of like softball, but I decided not to. But you can play the game any way you wish and have fun, and that's the most important thing. So thank you to Michael Canastari, another replay guy, hooray. Please subscribe to his channel. Thank you to Vinny Mancini, D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, Mark Jones, Cutter Historical. Check out that wonderful content creator. He has some Out of the Ballpark 24 coming up on his channel. RJL Network. Please subscribe to our good friend Robert. Inside Pitch right now, he's doing Card and Dice 1972 replay. Absolutely marvelous. And Jeffrey. So thank you. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that would be awesome. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Become a member of the FOC. It's very easy. What's the FOC, you say? Friends of the channel, friends of the community. Costs you nothing. All you have to do is subscribe and hit that bell for my channel and the other wonderful content creators in the community. I just named a few. A couple of them are here. And another replay guy, hooray, and Cutter Historical, RJL Network, and many, many others. You've seen them before. Come back where everybody knows your name on every channel and you have fun. And that's what our community is about. So stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. God bless. I love you all. See you very soon. Peace.